Hello friends, welcome back to another Tottenham Hotspur video. Today we're doing a tier list. Honestly, I'm afraid because whenever you do player ratings, you're always gonna have someone who disagrees with you, but that's just how it is. I did a little bit of player ratings during lockdown, so there is that video. But this is updated, right? This is updated from what we know right now at the current moment in time. This does not include Pierre-Emile Højbjerg or Matt Doherty or Joe Hart, so keep that in mind. It does include a few people who are not, who have not really featured last year, so it's whatever, like Cameron Carr-Vickers, but still gonna rate him. Anyways, let's just get started. Okay, Harry Winks. Good. He's a good player, right? I think homegrown, great squad player. Maybe shouldn't start every game, but he has his uses. He's a great progressive passer. I know you hear me saying that and you're like, oh my god, Jace, he's not a progressive passer. Look at stats. Look at the progressive passers and carriers in the Premier League. From a center midfield position, Harry Winks is good, and he does a lot of underrated things. He is the only person in midfield who I trust that we can ping a ball to his feet, and he will control it and then move it on quickly and keep possession. That's why Harry Winks is good. Anyways, moving on. We don't need to talk about it too much. This video is going to be long. Harry Kane, okay, there's not much you can say about Harry Kane. He is world class. End of story. Bing ba boom. I was looking at top scorers in Europe for the past 10 years, and the only person, I know people keep bringing it up, right? But the only person to beat Messi and Ronaldo in the past 10 years, excluding this year because Lewandowski, but the only person in the last 10 years who has scored more goals in a calendar year than Messi or Ronaldo, Harry Kane. He's a good player. Let's just be honest with ourselves. If you don't like Harry Kane, if you don't rate him, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Cameron Carr-Vickers, as an American, right? I have to. Oh god, okay, he's going into shit. He's not gonna make it at Tottenham, right? That's just how it is. He's still decently young, but I just don't think. I don't think he's gonna make it. Sorry, Cameron. Oof. Okay, well, anyways. Davinson Sanchez. Ooh, okay, this is a hard one, actually. Because I have a little bit lesser of opinion than most people do about Davinson. I think he's a good player. But I'm not convinced by him yet. I'm really not. He was really, really good in his first little breakout season. I'm between these two. I don't know. I think he could go either way, and I wouldn't be mad. Do I think he should start every first team match? Probably not. I don't think he's given us enough to justify that. I'm sorry. That's going to be one I'm going to go back to. Okay, we haven't seen enough Jack Clark. That's obvious. No one's seen enough of Jack Clark. Even Leeds and QPR didn't play him. Serge goes into all right. He's a good squad player if he stays, but I don't think he's gonna stay. Just to be honest, I don't think he's going to stay. Yeah, whatever. I mean, he's a good crosser of the ball sometimes. He does have a lot of chances to cross, though. We have to keep that in mind. He has his uses, and he's a good tackler most of the time, but he's also a risky defender. And I had this argument before, but I feel like he has cost us more than he gave us, which is my reason for putting him there. Oh god, I don't really know if I like the tiers because it's really, I don't know, I feel bad about Dav. Go in there. Dennis Sirkin, I believe that's who that is. He didn't feature at all last year, if not for like 3 minutes. he has a lot of potential. I really liked how he looked in preseason, but just not enough time yet to really judge. I think he is really second in line for the left back position, which says a lot about Jose's opinion of Cess right now, and honestly, I can't blame him right now. Anyways, we move on to Michel Vorm. He's gone by. Oh my god. Oh god, I mean, that one game we played him. Why did we play him? I have no clue. Gazaniga is more than capable as a backup keeper. We'll get to it. I understand, I guess, why he was brought back in. I just feel like even Brandon Austin would have been better than him. Anyways, we move on to Eric Dyer. Good player. I know. Bias. I love Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer loves me. The thing about Eric Dyer is that he's the typical Jose Mourinho center back, and he's big, strong, powerful, and he's fast in a straight line. He's not great on the turn, but I think he's really going to have a revolution at center back this year once he's finally gotten a preseason, finally gotten all of his fitness stuff worked out. He's a good player, and I think anytime he makes a mistake, people are very quick to criticize him and just negate everything good he's ever done. Much like the Manchester United result where he was outstanding for most of the game. So I think he's going to come good for us next year. Hopefully he does. Last year was not a great year for him, but it was a good year. Eric Lamela. If it wasn't for his injuries, he would be good, right? He's a good squad player to bring on. I think Jose knows as soon as you bring him on the field, he is he's going to be something different on attack. He's going to attack the ball. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to have that fight that Jose likes. So he's a good squad player. If only he wasn't injured a lot. But yeah, he's really good. You can tell his technical skill is up there with the best at the club. He's just not consistent, so not going to be a first-team player. Oh, Steven Bergwijn. I'm almost tempted to put him in here because, I feel like Jose just doesn't play him enough. Oh my God, what's happening? Oh, okay. Well, we're back. Steven Bergwijn. He is a great player. I feel like he's like an underrated signing of the season for his price. It was a really opportunistic buy, and he's just really, really quality in my eyes. I think he makes an instant impact pretty much every game I've seen him in. Of course, when when Son and Kane were out, he didn't have a great time of things, but who did? He looks really quality. He can whip a ball really good into the box, can dribble into the box, can shoot, can do everything. Hopefully he gets onto the level of Son in a few years. He's really looking like he has the potential to. Giovanni Lo Celso, another good player. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of players in good. What can you say about Giovanni Lo Celso? I've said it before, probably our second best player this year. He was probably one of our best midfielders because he was the only one who would really pressure and would really fight for the ball, tackle, and then progress the ball instantly, go on runs, draw fouls, whatever. He was just the complete package in midfield. And I really hope that Højbjerg frees him up a little bit defensively, and even if not, he's a great utility player to have who can do some defensive work. Sessegnon, I don't know if it's unfair to put him in here because he's had a little bit of time, but he's just it's whatever, right? We haven't seen enough of him yet to justify his price. He's looked pretty timid recently. He did score a goal, so that's nice. Yeah, just want to see more of Sessegnon, as does everyone else. Oliver Skip, he's not here. I feel like I should like add a category for him, but this is not my thing, so I cannot do that. But I think has potential, not given enough time. Musa Sissoko, all right squad player. I mean, he brings something different to every other midfielder. He runs a lot. Um, yeah, he's just a hardworking center midfielder, kind of a versatile player too. Have seen him at right back, and he's been okay there. Right wingers where he should be by Jose Mourinho's account, but I think he's a good box to box player. Obviously, shouldn't start him every game, but he is an option. Troy Parrott, I don't think he was given an opportunity last year when he should have been, and I really didn't like how Jose talked about him after the Norwich game where he brought him on for the last 10 minutes and he was like, well, you saw him for the last 10 minutes. Look what he did. And then he missed a penalty and whatever. And I just don't think that's the way to handle that situation. It was very reactionary from Jose. It looked like, see, I told you so. He's not good, but I think he has a lot of potential. And yeah, I can't say that I've watched every single youth game and seen him tear it up, but just from everyone that rates him, he's a good player. And Millwall, I hope he just kills it over there. Youngman Son. Obviously one of our best players. I want to put him up there. I really do, right? He's so good. Is he world class? That's kind of the thing. I think if there's another player that is world class on this list, it's him. But oh god, yeah. No, he is. He's world class, son. There's not a lot of people who, in a forward position, I would trade him for. He's great at attacking space. He's great making runs, dribbling, has a brilliant shot on him, and his decision making is superb. And his scoring record and assist record this year is undeniable. When I say this year, I mean this last year. So yeah, great season from Son. I think it puts him in that world class bracket just for right now. We will see. Danny Rose, very meh season last year. I'm going to put Serge down here. I'm sorry, Serge. Danny Rose, he was good. He was really good. But this year you can just see he was probably not being played in the position he should have been playing in. He was used a bit more defensively than he should be used. And you can tell he just wasn't up to the task. And yeah. Ben Davies is an alright player. I don't think we need to upgrade on Ben Davies right now. I don't think that's the priority of the squad. I would love to get in Reguilon or whatever, but we have 3 left backs right now, and they can all do a job there. And they're all probably about Premier League quality besides Sirkin. We don't know yet. I think Ben Davies is perfectly fine, though. He's been playing some lovely passes. He is really good at taking the ball just at his feet, really good at taking a touch. He's a good player. He's not rapid. He's not the physical kind of fullback you're looking for these days, but Jose likes him. He's going to be playing. Get used to it. I think he's a good underrated player. Gentle Ben. Oh, Kyle Walker-Peters. Not given enough time at Spurs. I think he's one of Pochettino's major failings, and that's a popular statement. If he went on loan, if he wasn't thrown in the deep end at Barcelona where he had to come up against Ousmane Dembele in top form, he might have had a bit more confidence about things and been able to carry on a run. And I know he messed up in the game, but why throw him into the deep end against Barcelona? I have a lot of problems with how we handled Kyle, and I think he's going to excel at Southampton, and that's all that matters. Maybe he's not going to reach the height he could have, but yeah. Juan Foyth, similarly, I think he's in a position where there needs to be some movement on what he's going to be. I've seen some brilliant things from Juan, and I've seen some terrible things from Juan. He needs to iron out his inconsistencies. I really do think he would be a good CDM. As I mean, it's stupid because like he's never played there in his life probably, but the little like what do they call it, like a Greninja feint or whatever he did against Coutinho, hilarious. He is a very skillful player. I see him as like a little PK type of ball playing defender. If Jose wants to go that route, which it doesn't really seem like he does, a really good ball playing defender, then I want Juan to be starting more games. I think he's going to get some time this year. I don't know. But I think he has a lot of potential. Could really be a world beater. I don't know. We will see with Juan. He's still so young for his position. Paulo Gazzaniga, he's all right. Backup keeper, good all right backup keeper. Not much you need to say about him. He makes some dumb decisions, but so does Hugo. Dele Alli. Ooh, this is where my spicy opinion comes in. I know, right? Yeah. It hurts me, right? Because I'm putting Deli in all right and Dyer in good. He had a very underrated season last year. I don't know. I can't do that. I cannot do that. No. Jace, you need to think clearly. He is something we don't really have anyone else that can do that. He's a great goal scoring attacking midfielder. He's great at interpreting space around Deuter, whatever. He's just inconsistent, and I kind of question sometimes just why we persist with him, because the team kind of needs to be formed around him for him to work best in a way, and that's not anything against him. I think he's a quality player when he is playing in a good system. I just don't know if it limits what other players can do. I think, yeah, I'm kind of like up and down about Dele all the time. Hopefully next year he really kicks off and he gets into that goal scoring form he did when Mourinho first came in. Would love nothing more. I just don't know if he can continue on the trajectory we all thought he would have. Toby Alderweireld, great player, underrated player. I said in the recent Amazon All or Nothing thing, so glad he signed a contract. Just a very solid defender, very physically capable still. Got a great ping on him. Just very intelligent, and he loves Spurs, and he'll give his all. Not much you can say. Lucas Moura. Ugh. If it wasn't for that last stint at like the left mid position in the Arsenal game, I would say meh. But just because he was showing a little bit of life towards the latter end of the season, I was like, yeah, maybe he has a place. He has his uses, as I said. He's great at pressuring people. He's great at weighing the ball. He's great at running. He's okay at heading, which is a weird thing. And he is very, very direct, and you need that sometimes. Jose obviously likes him. He said in the documentary, when you have Lucas, Son, Dele, and Kane, you can't really buy anyone to improve on that. And I was like, Lucas, really? But he does have a lot of skills, and that's very obvious. It's just a matter of his decision-making, much like Serge. Yeah, I didn't like how much we persisted with him despite his bad form, but he's an all-right player. Jan Vertonghen, oh my god, Jan Vertonghen. Want to put him up here, this lad, but yeah, he Just for this past season, he was all right. I think he was let down a lot by his midfield and his fullbacks, which is why he looked so bad. And sometimes he was played as a left back against people like Adama Traore. And I love Yan, but that matchup is never going to work. Just put Ryan Sessegnon there to cope with the pace or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like Yan had a really hard time with things this year. I hope he does well at Benfica. Love you, Yan. Hope the best for you. It's kind of hard to judge where I put Tanganga. He was superb when he came in against Liverpool, and he had a good run of games since then and showed us some great runs. It's yet to be seen whether he can cross and have much attacking output, but I mean, he is a center back. That's where he's supposed to be, and he's really fast, so that's good. I think for right now, he's going to be an all right, but hopefully he moves up into good soon. I just think, for right now, I haven't seen enough of him to justify putting him in good based on previous seasons and stuff. Hugo, good. Great shot stopper. The only thing that people question him about is his handling and his kicking and decision making. So I think the role that Mourinho has him playing, where he just doesn't play the ball at his feet a lot, he just kicks it long and hopes it goes well, and is purely just there for shot stopping and not as much as a sweeper keeper, has actually helped him a lot. Good player, on the cusp of world class, I think. Jedson, I don't know what the hell is going on with Jedson. Just, what is his position? What is his skill set besides running? I don't know what to say about Jedson. We need to see more of him. Yeah, I have no clue what to make of him yet, but he's been very meh thus far. I don't think he is going to justify his price that Benfica are asking for him. So, we come on to the last man. He's known well around these parts as the controversial man. Here's where I'm going to put him. Boom. He's not given enough time by the fan base. People are very, very quick to say he's never going to make it at Spurs. He's had enough time. His mentality isn't right. Whatever. I mean, there have been reports that his mentality has been bad, but I think he really did have a hard time just adjusting to England, where he didn't know English, and he was just he didn't have many people grasp onto. It's a big change in scenery. It's a big change in the league standard. It's a big change in the physicality. And Jose Mourinho does want a lot of his players, especially midfielders, and what they contribute to defense. So, it's understandable why people are frustrated, especially given that he's on the same wages as Harry Kane. But if you watch him, just watch him. He has done things that I've never seen other midfielders do. Just, I don't know what he does. But there's some things he can do with the ball, and the way he moves, I don't know, there's just something about that guy. There's something really special about that guy. I've not seen people glide like that, keep the ball like that, and have that much just raw skill as him in a while. It's just a very unique player, and if we can find a way for him to work out, he's going to be up here. I'm telling you right now, if we can. Maybe he doesn't keep his mentality. Maybe he doesn't keep his mentality in check. Maybe he's doing some bad things on the side. I don't know. If he goes that route, that's a shame, because I genuinely think he has the potential to be one of the best players in the squad. Anyways, on that note, let's end this controversial video here. As you can tell, there are some people you'll probably disagree with. Uh, but, that's all to be judged in due time before this next season. I wanted to get this out before the next season starts, so we just had a clean slate of things. I am very happy to see a lot of these people. I'm very happy to see where some of these people go. Yeah, besides that, I hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time. Come on, you Spurs.